Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger. Up here today, we are going to be doing some little pickups here. I've got a few things I traded in, some PlayStation 4 games that I had either completed or they are on PlayStation now or something else. I don't often do that because, I like to keep what I have, but if a game is still available for me to play elsewhere, I don't mind selling off my physical version and playing it through like a PlayStation Now or Xbox Game Pass or something like that. I got £105 worth of trading credit for like 8 PlayStation 4 games, so I thought that was pretty good. I've got 1 Xbox One game, 4 PlayStation 4 games, 3 Xbox 360, 1 Wii U title, 1 Blu-ray, and 5 PlayStation 4 games. But before we get into the games, let's show off some other things that I recently have. First of all, I wanted to show off my latest headphones. I've got here the AKG Y500 wireless Bluetooth headphones. I got these 3 with my new mobile, and they turned up a couple of weeks ago, and I've got to say these are probably some of the best headphones I've had. Using wireless headphones is, in my opinion, so much better because you don't, especially when I'm taking my son out for a walk or something, I often get my headphones, the wire will, hit, get caught on his pushchair or something, so I don't always need to worry about the wire. At first the Bluetooth didn't work with these, but I managed to get it working, and these are really good headphones, good sound quality, maybe not as loud as it can be on my phone, but when I use these on my PlayStation 4, I really get the best quality sound for headphones. I don't think I can use this as a gaming headset. You might have a mic here somewhere. I think there is a mic button, but still really good. And I think these retail were about £170 originally, so to get them free is not a bad thing. I prefer headphones to earphones just because it's a little bit better for my ears, and really enjoying using these, and good stuff. I got 2 more little excuse me, pop figures. I got here Sark from the original Tron movie, part of the Orbs pop figure line. Funko Orbs, which these sort of they remind me of a Matryoshka doll or something. I don't know why, but yeah, Sark from Tron. I don't sell my pop figures. I don't care about the value. I just think they look pretty cool, and I don't really buy that many anymore, but yeah, just to have a sort of obscure 80s movie figurine is pretty cool. Put them up there. And then also I got Austin Powers pop figure. I love the Austin Powers movies, some of my favorites. I'm a little bit disappointed with the Austin Powers selection. There's only Austin Powers, which comes in both blue or red suit, and you can have Dr. Evil and Vanessa Kensington, but there's no Fat Bastard or Mini-Me. I think a Fat Bastard, Roadhog size pop figure with Fat Bastard would have been pretty funny, but yeah, and a Mini-Me like keychain size one would have been pretty funny, but still, I only buy pop figures for series things that I enjoy. So let's get straight into the pickups. Picked up Pokemon the first movie on Blu-ray, £5. Just scouring through the Blu-ray section, and I saw this. Definitely one movie from most 90s children's collection. Probably would have watched this film at one point as a kid. Very the movie that made all the men cry, as they say. This scene alone is yeah. But I haven't watched Pokemon in a while, but I am getting back into watching anime on my phone. Got Crunchyroll and things, so yeah, maybe I'll go back and watch some Pokemon. Then one Wii U title, I picked up Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, £3.50. Wii U titles are definitely getting a lot cheaper, and you know, excuse me, there's pardon me, you know, the Wii U is one of those systems now where there's only like 162 games or something, physical. It doesn't include variants or limited editions, but the multi-platform Wii U titles are definitely getting a lot cheaper, and in general, the Wii U is getting a lot cheaper to collect for. And yeah, this may not be the best looking Arkham City. I would recommend perhaps getting the Xbox or PlayStation 4 version if you want the best looking one, but originally this was like the only way to get all of the DLC on a disc before they, you know, re-brought out the Game of the Year edition and, you know, the newest remastered ones. But this also, as you can see, tells you that it has some you zip the gamepad quite well, and you can even play just on the gamepad without the TV, using it on TV. And I already mentioned that there are some Wii U games that do utilize that quite well, and yeah, I've played this game quite a few times before, so perhaps I'll try out the Wii U version and see if it makes use of that gamepad. Then let's go with the Xbox stuff. I picked up Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, £2.50. It's been a while since I bought some Xbox 360 games, but yeah, I love the Prince of Persia series. The original trilogy is fantastic. A lot of people are asking for a remaster, or at least Xbox One PS4 version of the game, but this is based on the movie, and I watched the movie. It's okay. It's not special or anything. There are worse video game movies, but I hear the game is actually nothing like the movie. It's actually really good. This is kind of like the next best thing. Yes, there was the Prince of Persia, you know, sort of cell shaded Prince of Persia game, but the Prince of Persia series is sort of died off, you know, and Ubisoft should really put some money into bringing out a new Prince of Persia game. You know, imagine I always said that the Assassin's Creed games are sort of like Prince of Persia spin-offs almost, but it would be awesome to see an Prince of Persia themed game with the Assassin's Creed, you know, open world and all of that good stuff. Prince of Persia, but I hear this game is looks pretty good. Epic battles against hordes of enemies, and yeah, this uses that time system that the Sands of Time used. So yeah, I think some people say this is almost a remaster of the original game. Well, the Prince of Sands of Time. Then for £12.50 also I picked up Star Trek. Played this game before. It's very similar to, say, like a cover-based shooter. Good co-op game. You can play as both Kirk and Spock, and this is based on the movie, I think, the Star Trek, you know, the I can't remember the year, but the newer Star Trek series. I love Star Trek. I'm still watching, going through and watching all of Star Trek on Next Generation season 3 now, and I seen the Picard trailer. Looked amazing. If you haven't watched that, definitely watch it. I won't spoil it for you, but some surprises to be sure, but this game it's not special by today's standard, but it's an okay co-op game. If you like sort of cover-based shooters, yeah, Spock and Picard, not Picard, Kirk. So yeah, Star Trek. Didn't have this in the collection. I thought I did, but I played it before. It's okay. And then last on the Xbox 360, I picked up Nailed. This is another sort of dirt bike ATV-esque game. It kind of reminds me of Pure or something. Just a disc. And yeah, didn't have this in the collection, £3. So had to get this one. I don't think I've ever played this game. I might have. After playing that motorbike game, MX, whatever it was called, on PS2, I kind of want to play some more dirt bike games. So I don't think any of these games are backwards compatible. I don't think any of these are backwards compatible, but Star Trek might be, but I don't know. Then one Xbox One title, picked up Black Ops 4. I already have this game digital. I didn't buy this because I wanted the physical version of the game. I really don't care when it comes to Xbox One games anymore. I sort of given up on buying Xbox One physical games unless it's a game that I want. But I tend to buy digital games, or at least co-op only, multiplayer games with a friend is normally what I buy. But I brought this from my partner. Me and my friend have been playing quite a bit of Black Ops 4 Zombies, and she uses my Xbox to play Black Ops 4, so I said, well, I'll buy you the disc version so you can play it yourself, kind of thing. But yeah, I didn't really much care for Black Ops 4 other than the zombies. The multiplayer is okay, but I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Even the mobile game, I have a couple of games here and there, but Call of Duty for me is sort of I lost its way. Will I be getting Modern Warfare? Perhaps I might get it. It's nice that they are sort of going back to their roots almost, but I really hope that Modern Warfare does do what Black Ops 4 should have done. I think after Black Ops 2, that's really where the series went downhill for single player aspects of the game. Black Ops 1 and 2 had really good campaigns, and then Black Ops 3 just had a terrible campaign. It did have co-op, but it was subpar, and Black Ops 4 doesn't really offer much in the way of single player, apart from training missions and some offline multiplayer mode. But the zombies is pretty good, and I don't care for the battle royale either. So I think Black Ops 5 or whatever they might just go with Black Ops. They might just do what they did with Modern Warfare and completely revamp the series. But enough about Call of Duty. Then 5 PlayStation 4 games. Oh, and that was £18. I would not have paid for this, by the way. Just for the physical version, I got it from a partner. Then for the PlayStation 2, Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas. I remember as a kid, I loved the Flintstones live action movie with I forgot his name. It's not John Candy, it's the other guy. I forgot his name, but yeah, I actually really enjoyed the Flintstones live action movie. Sort of a guilty pleasure. But for those of you who don't know, Viva Rock Vegas is actually a prequel to that movie, and yeah, the prequel is okay. It doesn't seem as good, but this is actually a racing game. Actually, I didn't actually think that. I thought it would be a platforming game, so I didn't really look at the background of this game. So yeah, it's focus. It's a racing game. How good it is. I hit the bloody stop button. Fuck's sake. That means I'm gonna have to edit this. Wait. So yeah, moving on, and yeah, 50p, can't really complain there. Moving on, picked up EyeToy Anti-Grav. I don't really buy EyeToy games. I do need them for their full collection, of course, as would any PlayStation 2 collector. But I don't actually have an EyeToy exactly. It's not expensive to get one. They're like £2.50, to be honest. And yeah, this is a sort of Airblade, Sonic Riders almost game. How well it uses the EyeToy is to be seen. How well it uses the EyeToy will be seen when I play it. But yeah, 50p. Then I picked up Super Trucks Racing. Well, yeah, Cook Super Trucks, but for some reason on the profile I called it Racing. But yeah, this is actually made by the same people who did Toka, the Toka touring car. Yeah, Toka on steroids. Graphics are superb. The last truck racing game I played was very subpar, so perhaps this one is better. We'll see how much that is true. But if it's like Toka, perhaps it might be a good game. But a pound. Then I picked up A-Train 6, a very big series back in Japan on the PlayStation. I think a lot of the A-Train games came out in Japan. These are basically like train city builders, almost, you know, train management game. So yeah, this I think these games are a little bit on the more advanced side. So it's not really a pick up and play kind of game. You have to sort of understand how it all works to really get the benefit from this. But I don't know, perhaps we'll see when I play it, if I ever do. But £2.50. Actually, I've been looking for this one for a while. Actually, I haven't got any of the A-Train games, so yeah. And then last on the PlayStation 2, this one sort of surprised me actually. Togobot Plus, Mysteries of the Karakuri. I think I pronounced that right. Karakuri. Yeah, this I thought this was a puzzle game. When I first looked at it, I thought, oh, it's going to be like a budget puzzle game. But actually, when I turned it over, it's a sort of action platformer where you use these little bots to create bridges and weapons and style. I looked this game up, and there's only two from what I know. There's this one and a PSP one, so I think this is actually a sequel to the PSP one. I could be wrong. The PSP one was just called Togobot, and it's actually made by Tecmo, so it might be decent. You know, when I looked at this game, instantly I got vibes of Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, which is a GameCube game. If you haven't heard of that game, check it out. It's really good. Sort of obscure title there, but yeah, never seen this game before, never heard of it, but for a £5, I couldn't really say no. And of course, complete, yeah, manual, good stuff. Nice full color manual there. I might do another video game manual ASMR reading in the future if you want it. And then last but not least, I got 4 PlayStation 4 games. Well, one of them has more than one game on it, so picked up Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I have this game on Xbox One as well, both physical and digital, and I still haven't played it. Yeah, it's crazy that I haven't actually played this game yet. I hear it's actually pretty good. It's more or less like Deus Ex Human Revolution, similar sort of thing, you know, open world-esque. first-person action adventure with role-playing elements. It's a day one edition as well, so probably included some DLC and things, but the DLC probably won't work, and it's not even in there, so it don't matter. But yeah, for £3.50, like I said, I have it on Xbox One, but I don't really play single player games on my Xbox One anymore. I only really use it for if I'm playing a game with my friend, really, or my partner or something, whereas PS4 is my sort of go-to system to play single player games. So perhaps I'll give this a go sometime in the future. And yeah, it's only £3.50, so I was a bit disappointed because I also did have a PS Vita game, Dungeon Master I think it was called, or Dungeon something, Warrior or something, I don't know, and they didn't have it. They could not find it at all, so I got my money back from, well, I still have a £7.50 voucher, so I'm gonna go onto the CX website and use that voucher to perhaps try and hunt down a PS Vita game to add to the collection under that price. Even if it's a cheap one, it doesn't matter, just another Vita game, because Vita games are getting so hard to find, and what they do have is, in my opinion, a little bit overpriced. Then for £10 picked up Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Originally I had this game on the Xbox 360. I remember doing that video actually and telling people that I got it before the game actually come out, but yeah, with Rise of Skywalker on the way, and the Skywalker Lego Star Wars Skywalker Rises, or the Skywalker Saga, coming out, which is going to have all 9 movies. I hear it's going to be a really good Lego Star Wars game. It's going to be like the best Lego Star Wars game. It's going to be just, you know, amazing from what I hear. I really can't wait to see some more footage on that when they release it. But that's one Lego game that I might actually pre-order. But this game actually is actually pretty good. Say what you want about the movie, but the game does do a pretty cool sort of open world-esque style to it. So, you know, you've got planets to explore, and lots of bonus missions and quests to find. And, you know, the Lego games, in my opinion, are the only games that, even though when the new one comes out it's similar and they don't do too much different in them, they are these sort of games that you can play and really put some time into the Lego game. So don't just think, oh, it's a kid's game. These games are great for children, don't get me wrong. If you've got a young kid who you want to play a video game with, definitely check out Lego games. But these games are still, you know, loved by gamers of old, just because of the sheer amount of content that these games offer, and trying to get everything. Us completionists do like the Lego games, because they are getting bigger, and to try and get everything in these now is getting a lot harder to do. So yeah, I had to pick one up. So now I have 2 Lego games on the PlayStation 4, this and DC Supervillains. Will I go for a full Lego video game collection? Well, let's leave that to you guys to decide. Then I picked up a Mega Man 11, £12. I was trying to scour through the PlayStation 4 games, and they didn't really have anything that really stood out to me. I was hoping that I would have been getting more cheaper games, you know, more cheap games, so I could have actually, you know, recouped a lot of those games. You know, I traded in 8 games, so I was hoping to get 8 PlayStation 4 games back or more, but I only got half of that. But the last one, you'll see why it doesn't really matter. But I haven't played a Mega Man game all the way through, or really put time into Mega Man. I do have the ability to play all of the Mega Man games on my modded Xbox, and, you know, even my Wii U had the Game Boy ones. But these games are, you know, often considered to be some of the most, you know, hardcore games of the generations, and, you know, with Mighty Number 9 being, you know, a big disappointment in many people's eyes, it was nice to see that Capcom brought Mega Man back to the original style, the 2D side scroller that everyone loved. You know, Mega Man just sort of went off on this weird tangent, you know, 3D action platformers, you know, strategy games and all sorts, and now they decided to go back to what made Mega Man great to begin with. How good this game is, I don't know, but there are plenty of Mega Man games on the PlayStation 4. You can get the Mega Man collection, which includes 1 to 6, and then a Legacy collection part 2, which includes like 7 to 10, I think. And then you have the X collection, which is going to the X collection, which includes the X series, but I know there's a new one coming out as well, which is going to include some more Mega Man games. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if this Mega Man game is, you know, much of the same when it comes to Mega Man. Is it obviously new art style and stuff? Sort of reminds me of the later Mega Man Super Nintendo and Mega Man games, not the NES style, but still, in my opinion, I've got to have at least one physical Mega Man game that's not in Mighty Number 9. Yeah, and last but not least, Kingdom Hearts, the story so far. Yeah, £28. I was in a little bit of a pickle, really. I wanted a good, you know, solid title, but again, because of that thing of me wanting to get some PlayStation 4 games back, excuse me, wanting to get more PlayStation 4 games back that I got rid of, this, in my opinion, sort of pays for that, because it includes not 1, not 2, but 9 Kingdom Hearts games. Now, the Kingdom Hearts series, if you know it, it's considered to be one of the best, you know, spin-offs of Final Fantasy. You know, both Disney and, you know, Square Enix combining, you know, Kingdom Hearts. I do have 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2. I have the originals, but because of the series, they did all of these, you know, ones on, you know, Game Boy, and then there was loads on, you know, PSP, and, you know, ones that, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, a lot of people are like, oh, I play the first game and then go straight into the second game. You know what, actually, the best way for me to tell you to do it is watch Angry Video Game Nerds Kingdom Hearts timeline video. It basically explains what I'm trying to say here. The timeline just sort of went off in this crazy tangent, you know. It was Kingdom Hearts 1 and then 2, but actually when people played 2, it had a new character and people are, who the hell is this guy? And then all of these, you know, individual games here actually explained all of the story. So the story is a little bit all over the place, but this includes Kingdom Hearts. To focus here, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which I believe is the first game remastered, Rechain of Memories, 3.35 days, 2 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Recoded, Dream Dog Distant HD, Point 2, Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage, and a back cover, which I believe is a movie. So yeah, 9 beloved journeys remastered in high definition. Now, again, how much these actually explain the game, and do you play them in this order, I don't know. I was a bit concerned because when I looked at the disc, it said HD2 8 final chapter prologue and then 1.5 and 1.5 remix, but from what I know, these are the 2 games that you're meant to have in it, and I think these do have all of them. Let me know in the comments below if these are the right discs that you're meant to have in this collection, and where do I even start? I don't know. Yeah, but I wanted at least one game for the Kingdom Hearts series, but that's 1.5 and 1. Yeah, so it says when I looked online what's included in this package, it says that it does have all of those games on the back, but So yeah, I really hope that that's the right stuff, but I need to know in the comments. I know I've seen pictures online, this is the right disc, but is this the right one? I need to know, because yeah, I wouldn't even know what the right discs are, but at least I have a Kingdom Hearts game on PS4 which includes pretty much everything. So yeah, so there we have everything all together. You know, I don't really do trade-ins that much anymore, just because of you know, I try to keep my games, but yeah, it wasn't a bad way to go today. Some decent finds to get some more PlayStation 2 games that I didn't have is always a bonus. And yeah, definitely I think my best pickup of the day was I want to say Kingdom Hearts, but I'm hoping that's the right disc. I really do. Um, but the most curious one is this one. I'm curious about this game, so yeah, happy days here. All good stuff. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like. I thought I'd do this in an ASMR style today. Maybe it's not ASMR, maybe it is. It's down to you guys to really decide if it is or not. We call it soft spoken recent pickups, I guess. But I will try to do some more ASMR in the future and all that good stuff. But anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to leave a like and comment below. Really, please, in the comments, please let me know if that's the right discs in here. I really do want to know. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Mad Kiger. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next.